test, test, test.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for our national anthem.
Please be seated. Good morning. I'd first like to thank our piper, Ed Coleman, and his grandson, Liam Coleman, for the inspirational processional music that they played leading us in. Thank you. Mr. President, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen, and all of those joining us by live stream this morning, on behalf of the graduates, faculty, and staff of the Nova Scotia Community College Kingstec campus, welcome to the 2014 Convocation ceremony. My name is Isabel Madeira-Voss, and I'm principal of Kingstec campus. And today's a very exciting day as we celebrate the achievements of our 438 graduates. And I want to thank you all for joining us this morning to be part of our convocation ceremony for our School of Health and Human Services and School of Trades and Technology. I'd like to begin by introducing our platform guests and ask that you hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. So starting on my right, we have John Lohr, our Member of Legislative Assembly for Kings North. Thank you. Don Bureau, President of Nova Scotia Community College. Anna Stewart, Member of the Nova Scotia Community College Board of Governors. Jane Davies, Executive Director of NSCC Foundation and Alumni Relations. Roz Penfound, Vice President, Academic. Carol Fox, Executive Director of Corporate Relations. Kathy McLean, Vice President, Learner and College Development. Michelle Lane, Vice President of Advancement. And Monica Foster, Vice President of Administrative Services. Then to the back, we have Marlene McClellan, Dean of the School of Health and Human Services. Lucy Canary, Dean of the School of Trades and Technology. Ian McLeod, Dean of the School of Applied Arts and New Media and Dean of the School of Business. Kathleen Allen, Dean of Student Services. Peggy Lee Barkhouse, our Kingstec Campus Registrar. John Smith, Manager of Student Services. Patsy McDonald, College Registrar. Don Jardine, Academic Chair, School of Trades and Technology. And Susan Sanford, Academic Chair, the School of Health and Human Services. Welcome, all of you. And seated on my right are our dedicated faculty and staff members who are committed to the success of our students in an integral and instrumental way. I ask that they stand and be recognized by our graduating class and by all of us here today. So please stand. I'd also like to take this opportunity to specifically acknowledge those faculty and staff who are retiring from NSCC this year. And we have 5 from the entire campus. A few are here today, but I'd like to recognize all of them. We have Reg Rand from the Faculty of School of Access. Reg, do you want to stand? We have Eugene Potier, who's a faculty member of the School of Trades and Technology. Peggy Duncan, Faculty, School of Health and Human Services. Janice Henderson is faculty with the School of Business. She'll be joining us this afternoon. And Judy Hainstock is also faculty with Health and Human Services, and she retired earlier this year. Now, I'd also like to recognize several special guests who've joined us here today, starting with Rod Franklin from the Department of Labor and Advanced Education, Richard Daphne, Warden of the Municipality of Hants West, Brian Hurdle, Deputy Warden for the Municipality of Kings, Emily Sampson, Administrator for Dykeland Lodge, Paul Goulden, former principal at Kingstec campus, Jeff Cantwell, Mayor of Wolfville, and Sean Whitney, who recently retired from NSCC Kingstec campus. Welcome, and thank you for joining us. So I'd now like to invite our MLA from Kings North, John Lohr, to bring welcoming remarks. Mr. Lohr.
Thank you, Isabella. Ladies and gentlemen, graduates, faculty, it's my honor to... Do you want me to lift that up a little? Yeah. Sorry about that. Ladies and... Ladies and gentlemen, graduates, faculty, it's my honor to be here this morning. I would like to say congratulations to all the graduates on behalf of the provincial government. I guess I would like to impart one piece of advice to the graduates. I wrote a letter to the high school graduates, and in that letter I told them to follow their heart, and then afterwards I thought, no, that's not exactly what I believe. I think that what you need to do is to, whatever you find yourself doing, to do it with all your heart. And we never know in life what challenges or what jobs we'll end up in or what will happen. There's always many unexpected moments, but if you always give it your best, whatever you're doing, I think that's the right thing to do, and that served me well over the years as a farmer. There was many times when I had to work through things that were mistakes that I made early in the year. You can see your mistakes. You have all summer to watch your mistakes play out, and but you always have to give it your best and keep going. And I think if you do that in life, whatever circumstances you find yourself in, you really only control your own attitude. You choose your attitude to what's happened in your circumstances. So that would be my advice to the graduates, and I just again would like to say it's an honor to be here and to share this special day with you and your families. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Lohr. I'd now have the pleasure of calling upon our NSCC President, Don Bureau, to address the graduating class of 2014.
Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to one of the most special days for the Nova Scotia Community College. You need to know it's truly an honor for me to be standing on the stage to share with our graduates a few words, and in a few moments present you with your certificate or your diploma. But before I do, graduates, I need to share a little secret with you, and you must promise me not to tell anybody. Is that a deal? My little secret that I want to share with you is that I have a very extreme fear of speaking in public. And you may think that may be an issue, given it's a critical aspect of my job. In fact, a few years ago, I shared that secret with my youngest son. I said to him, I have a fear of speaking in public, but I said the good news is I'm comfortable with the other aspects of my job. The young man, much wiser than his years, looked me straight in the eye and he said, Dad, that's like a pilot saying they're comfortable with all aspects of their job except for the landing part. Well, that same son is now 17 years old, and many of my colleagues at Kingstec know he'll be a student at Kingstec this fall. And I have to tell you, I'm dreading a year from now when he's sitting in the audience watching me give a speech. Well, after bringing me down a peg or two, that young boy looked me straight in the eye and he said, Dad, to remain calm when giving speeches, simply tell a story. And that's what I plan to do this morning. So this story begins last December. You see, my parents are in their late 80s. And sadly, my mother has Alzheimer's. And just before Christmas, we had to make a very difficult decision as a family to have them leave their family home of over 50 years and move into a seniors complex. Folks, one of the most difficult decisions of my entire life. Well, the first evening in their new home, I joined them for supper in the large common dining room where all the residents of the seniors complex have their evening meal. And as we were eating our supper, my father noticed another resident at the far end of the dining room who caught his eye. And throughout supper, he said a number of times to my mother, he said, I recognize that lady from somewhere. When we finished eating our meal, we went over to introduce ourselves, and it turns out that she is a retired medical doctor, and she set my father's broken arm many years ago. In fact, it was many, many years ago because you see, she's 105 years old. And my father, who's now 87, was a young teenager when she treated him when 75 years ago, and he had not seen her since. My father introduced me to her, and only as a loving, wonderful dad can do, he said, this is my son. He's the president of the Nova Scotia Community College, and I have no idea what he does to keep himself busy all day. Well, that evening, after an hour-long conversation with that doctor, she shared with me a number of stories about her life as a country physician. And in speaking with her, it became very clear that she had a very long, successful, and gratifying life. And I felt honored to be in her presence. And as we spoke, a couple themes emerged that I think are very relevant to today. The first is entrepreneurship. As she told me about her life, I found her to be very entrepreneurial. And while one could consider her to be a small business operator, as she operated a family practice in rural communities, her entrepreneurial spirit went far beyond that. She was a pioneer in becoming a doctor when the profession was very male-dominated. She had a vision of how healthcare should be provided, and she was not afraid of taking a risk. She exuded positivity, and she possessed a deep resiliency to use her skills and knowledge in very creative ways to help strengthen the communities around her. Graduates, I believe having an entrepreneurial spirit is a very powerful force. In fact, it's been said that having an entrepreneurial spirit in its broadest definition is one of the most powerful assets that we have to help address the challenges facing the world today. So graduates, I hope you never ask yourself the question, do you have what it takes to be an entrepreneur? But instead, please ask yourself the question, what type of entrepreneur you want to be. Whether operating a small business, working for a large corporation, or volunteering for a social initiative, the province of Nova Scotia now more than ever needs you to be creative, resilient, and proactive in using your advanced skills and knowledge to help build our economy and quality of life. In short, we need you to be as entrepreneurial as you possibly can be. The second theme that emerged that I found so powerful was from the fact that she had been an immigrant to Canada. This amazing woman of 105 years told me stories of how she had to overcome barriers that were far beyond simply being one of a few female doctors practicing in Atlantic Canada 75 years ago. Being new to our country, not having many friends or family members nearby, gave her an insight to the importance of being open and welcoming to everyone living in our communities. And as we spoke, it became very clear that she loved philosophy. And she quoted one of her favorite philosophers. And I wrote down what she said. She said, "The mystery of human existence lies not just in staying alive, but in finding something to live for." She explained to me that one of her main purposes in life was to embrace diversity and to help others overcome challenges. Graduates, as we continue to live and work in an ever-expanding global economy, the province of Nova Scotia will need to be as welcoming as possible. And as you undertake the next stage of your lives, please never underestimate the impact that you can have by helping others be successful, especially those facing a barrier or a challenge. In fact, as I look around this venue today, graduates, I know there are people who are joining us who have helped you with your journey of learning. Whether they are family, friends, or NSCC staff members, there are people in your lives who've helped you overcome challenges. So graduates, I have one final assignment for you before you officially complete your program. You must think for a moment, please, of that person joining us today who's been part of your learning journey and who has helped you. And I've asked you to think of that person because at NSCC we have a tradition where I ask the graduating class to stand up and to give a wave to somebody joining us this morning as a way to say thank you for them helping you reach your success. So graduates, please now stand and make eye contact and wave to somebody in the audience. Thank you for doing that. And graduates, I have some very good news for you. To the graduates, I say, congratulations, you've officially completed your programs. Great job. And before I conclude, there's one other important group of individuals joining us this morning. You know, for decades, our alumni have been driven by a deep purpose of entrepreneurship and creativity as they've helped build communities throughout the entire province. I want to acknowledge our alumni joining us this morning. So if you're a past graduate of NSCC or any of our predecessor institutions or schools, or are a graduate of CCEDP, would you please now stand to be recognized? So in conclusion, to our graduates, on behalf of the entire college, I want to again say congratulations. And if any of you have a fear of speaking in public like I do, my advice for you is simple. Spend time with our most cherished of community assets, our seniors. They will truly inspire you to be entrepreneurial in your own unique ways. They will inspire you to help others by embracing diversity, and they will inspire you to tell stories. Again, thank you for choosing NSCC, and to our graduates, I only have one thing to say: you rock. Thank you very much.
Good morning. Not working at all. Good morning. Okay. My name is Susan Sanford, and I'm the Academic Chair for the School of Health and Human Services. Mr. President, I present to you the following candidates who have completed all the requirements for the credentials in the School of Health and Human Services. For the Certificate in Continuing Care, Amanda Brown. Sarah Carter. Bree Caldwell. I can't hold it and flip. Shelby Croft.
Is it Brianna?
Breanne Davison. Zoe Graves Honors. Sarah Grover Honors. Carly Hamilton. Kimberly Harkness. Carly Eisner. Sarah Jameson Honors. Justine Jodry. Michaela Langley. Janine McKinnon. Kendra Mansfield. Anne Marie Martin Honors. Deanna McCarthy Honors. Allison Mills. Robin O'Hearn Honors. Samantha Oliver. Dana Purcell Honors. Wendy Rick Honors. Jocelyn Sanford Honors. Julie Sanford Honors. Camille Schofield Honors. Nicole Seawards. Cindy Singleton Honors. Thank you. Fiona Stedden Honors. Leslie Snedden Honors. Elizabeth Tripper Honors. Shelby Vanderhoning. Laura Whitman Honors. Allison War Honors. Karen Zink Honors. Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in continuing care. For the information of the audience, those students whose names appear in the program but who are unable to be with us today are automatically admitted to their respective certificates or diplomas. Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in Early Childhood Education. Kimberly Bizanson. Kimberly Chambers Honors. Kimberly Crocker. Megan Dory Honors. Manon Frank Rogers. Stephanie Frazier. Mary McCalder. Jamie Mackenber. Carly McClellan. Elizabeth Martin. Mary Nicole Honors. Melanie Oxner. Ashley Pinch. Janelle Sampson. Alicia Swinemer. Leslie Wenzel. Ariana Wynot. Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in early childhood education. Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in Funeral and Allied Health Services. Nicholas Crozier. Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in Funeral and Allied Health Services. Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in Human Services. Ronald McGuinness. Megan Pizzolo Honors. Human Services, Correctional Services, Jessica Chapman. Amy Edwards. Heather Hart. Samantha McPhee. Evan Newman. Trina Penny. Human Services, Disability Supports and Services. Victoria Brown. Jessica Dagley. Nikita Davis Honors. Crystal Fortune. Caitlin Harris. Chauncey Hill. Chantel Levine Honors. Lauren McDonald. Naomi McDonald Francis, honors. Amanda Meisner. Shelby O'Brien. Bronwyn Pitts. Allison Porter. Caitlin Rayfuse. Michelle Stride. Sarah Vino honors. Jonathan Wade. Rachel Ward. Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in Human Services. Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in Practical Nursing. Emily Blanchard. Randy Bootlier. Bailey Corkum. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a tradition in the community college that when a faculty or staff person has a family member graduating, we offer them the opportunity to participate in the ceremony and present the credential. I would like to ask Judy Sear to join us to present her daughter with the Diploma in Practical Nursing. Christina Sear, honors. And Margaret Dickey Godet, honors. Julie Dort. Diane Doucette. Mackenzie Ellsworth. Marion Feetham, honors. Rachel Graves, honors. Tracy Hannum, honors. Colleen Harrigan. Jill Harris. Molly Johnson. Sarah Kenny, honors. Grace Mintus. Amy Moore, honors. Jennifer Lynn Maraze. Emma Pulsifer. Lacey Rayfuse. Tara Riggs. Darlene Ross. Renee Salzman. Amanda Skinner, honors. Kirsten Tremper. Bronwyn Ward, honors. Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in practical nursing. Mr. President, the candidates for the Advanced Diploma in Addictions Community Outreach. Haley Borden, honors. Shauna Manning, honors. Kendra Pires, honors. Alana Schofield, honors. Courtney Wilson, honors. Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in Addictions Community Outreach. Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in Health and Human Services.
Good morning, I'm Don Jardine, Academic Chair, School of Trades and Technology. Mr. President, I present to you the following candidates who have completed all the requirements for credentials in the School of Trades and Technology for the Certificate in Automotive Service and Repair. Kisto Benoit. Andrew Blackmore. Presenting the certificate in automotive service and repair to Thomas Bland is Barb Buchanan, Thomas's mother. No, just. Allison Camo. John Conybear. Brody Gavro. Angelique Hurrigers Honors. Nathan McLean. Rebecca Ongo. Nicholas Sloan. Chad Taylor. Alicia Winter Wood. Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, the graduates of the Automotive Service and Repair Program. Mr. President, the candidates for the certificate in Electrical, Construction, and Industrial. Jason Arscott. Aaron Astle. How you doing? How are you doing? Good. Travis Bacon. Jordan Boudreau. Matthew Cameron. Oh. Photo op. Kirk Christensen. Cale Cranton. Christine Kroll. Logan Hebb. Cody Hippern. That's for you, I guess. Jason Howard Honors. Jordan Kleiner Honors. Robert Lonis. Benjamin MacDonald. Brandon MacDonald. Sean MacDonald. Chase MacDonnell. Kyle Mancini. Craig Oliver. Greg Savoy. Joel Scott Honors. Sean Walker Honors. That's you. Thank you. Jesse Wynot. Thank you. Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in electrical, construction, and industrial. Mr. President, the candidates for the certificate in plumbing: Shelby Brady. Garrett Brennan. Garrett Brennan Honors. Elijah Ells. Lane Foxton McCrae. Craig Kaiser. Michael Kenny. Ryan Lively. Adam Matheson. Kyle Merson. Cameron Pettipaw. That's good. Jordan Scudder, honors. Connor Stubert. Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in plumbing. Mr. President, the candidates for the diploma in carpentry. Caitlin Blight. Daniel Booth. Nicholas Fault. Lyndon Glandon Jollymore Hall. Dustin Moore. Justin Prowl. Presenting the diploma in carpentry to Eric is Edge Rand, Eric's father. That's okay. That's okay. Also presenting the diploma in carpentry is Reg Rand to his other son, Reggie Rand. Brandon Stewart. Joining us on stage to present the diploma in carpentry to Dylan is Monica Slonwhite, Dylan's mother. Lucas Wynot. Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in carpentry. Mr. President, the candidates for the diploma in electronic engineering technician, Taylor Benoit. Amanda Blue. Young June Lee. Don't want to do Timothy or anything? Tim Murphy. Nicole Miles. Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in electronic engineering technician. Mr. President, the candidates for the diploma in heavy-duty equipment, truck, and transport repair, Philip Dobson. What happened? Adam Gavel. Chad George. What's that? You don't want Richard? No? Ricky Harris. Corey McGinnis. Dylan Powell. Christian Richard. Matthew Sheffield. Thomas Sitzer, honors. Darren Sproul. Brody Tompkins. Morgan Wade. Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in heavy-duty equipment, truck, and transport repair. Mr. President, the candidates for the diploma in horticulture and landscape technology, landscape concentration, Connell Cunningham. Greg McGuire. Darcy Paris Sauvé. Danielle Sinclair. Kaylee Boulanger. Okay. Kaylee Boulanger. Levi Cudworth, honors. Kelsey Pinio. Congratulations. Sally Reed. Alicia Sabine. Daniel Smith. Nathan Smith, honors. Amber Townsend. Drew Wallace. Good news this morning. Jeff Weichert. Okay. Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in Horticulture and Landscape Technology, Landscape Concentration, and Operations Concentration. Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in Machining, Stephen Baker. Dylan Carey. Ryan Christie. Cody DeWolf, honors. Sean DeWolf. Brett Frazier. Andrew Lake. Batting cleanup. Batting cleanup. You're the last guy. Jonathan Rankin, honors. Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in machining. Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, Nova Scotia Community College Kingstec campuses graduating class of 2014.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is John Smith, the Manager of Student Service at the Kingstec campus. Last evening, at our student award ceremonies at the campus, the students in each of our programs were recognized for their outstanding achievement and contribution to their class and industry. I would like all of those students who were honored last evening to please stand now so that we may acknowledge your achievements. I now have the distinct pleasure of presenting to you the major award recipients for the Kingstec campus Convocation 2014. These folks have not only achieved academic excellence in their respective programs, but they've contributed to the college, they've encouraged classmates, and they've assisted their communities. Their accomplishments are an inspiration to us all. The 5 major awards are listed in the back of your program, and we're presenting 2 of those awards this morning. The first award is the Board of Governors Award. This award is given to the graduating student of a college diploma program who has demonstrated outstanding academic achievement and contributed to the campus and community activities. I ask Anna Stewart to please come forward to present this award. The recipient of the Board of Governors Award is a graduate of the Heavy Duty Equipment Truck and Transport Repair Program, Thomas Sitzer. Congratulations. The second major award to be presented this morning is the Nova Scotia Community College Foundation Award. This is presented to a graduating student of a college program who has demonstrated outstanding academic achievement and whose service and leadership has made a difference in the lives of others. I ask Jane Davies to please come forward to present this award. The recipient this year is a graduate of the Early Childhood Education Program, Mary Nicole. I'll now ask Shelby Brady, who is graduating from the plumbing program, to come forward and present the valedictory address for our convocation. Entering the college directly from high school, Shelby Brady describes the Kingstec campus as an environment that was perfect for learning and exploring options to prepare her for the workplace. She explains, the staff and students were so welcoming and helpful throughout the entire year. Looking back on her year, Shelby is proud of what she has accomplished and credits the Nova Scotia Community College for helping her grow and mature. She now feels ready to decide on her future and all the opportunities that are available to her. Shelby will continue her apprentice education, working towards her Red Seal certification, and one day she hopes to open her own business. Her message to the graduating class is simple. Dream big, don't let life's obstacles stop you, and remember the people that support you along the way, including the Nova Scotia Community College community. Please welcome Shelby to the podium.
Good morning and welcome, President Bureau, Principal Madeira Voss, platform guests, faculty, friends, families, and fellow graduates. Today, June 14th, 2014, is not just another day to mark off on your calendars. Today is a day to remember, a day to celebrate, and a day to reflect. Today, we become the NSCC Kingstec graduating class of 2014. I would like to take this time to say thank you, not only to my family, but to each and every person in this auditorium today. Based on the large crowd of people here to endure this long ceremony, I think it's safe to say we all have people who are extremely proud of us. People who have motivated and supported us throughout our lives, and we appreciate that with all that we can. I ask you now to consider the large stepping stones in your life. Think as far back as you can. Things like getting your license, starting your first job, buying your first car or house in some cases, or even your first kiss, graduating from high school, getting your GED. For some of us, having children would fall on that list as well. Those are all great moments that we will never forget. And today, we can add graduating from Nova Scotia Community College to that list. Though we may all be at different times in our lives, we will all face and overcome challenges we never thought we would, and our families will always be there to support and motivate us, just like they are here today. Every one of us has the ability to go places, make a difference, and be successful, because NSCC is amazing and is full of students bright enough to succeed at any job, but brave enough to choose to pursue the work that they love. I am 18 years old. Came here straight out of high school, and in my first year of post-secondary education, decided to become a plumber. I dream of completing my apprenticeship program in as little time as possible and opening a business of my own by the time I'm 29 years old. Of course, I'm aware that that dream of mine is going to take a lot of hard work and dedication, and that I will oftentimes reach rough spots that will challenge my ability to keep going. I will make mistakes, and I will encounter obstacles that will allow me to consider defeat. But that is what I've come to realize life is like. Life will test you to make sure you are on the right path, and for me, that test came on the first day of school, where I stood in a classroom as the only female among 20 other students. Now, I'm pretty sure they all thought I was in the wrong place, because for the first week or so, I felt like none of them would come within a 5-foot radius of me. The seats directly next to me in class would rarely get filled, and in shop, the only person that spoke to me was my partner, and I think that was only because he had to. Of course, I questioned my career choice, asked myself if I could ever belong in this field of work, and convinced myself to stay just a little bit longer. I guess I passed the test, because by the time a month had gone by, I never felt more at home than I did in class with this group of guys. And I'm sure that all of the graduates here today feel the same sadness that I do at the thought of saying goodbye to our classmates after this ceremony. Here at Kingstec, the classes have an interesting way of bonding and becoming sort of like a family. And I believe the staff have a big role to play in that. And in regards to the plumbing class, we have our teacher to thank. He has made a huge impact on each and every one of us this year and will truly be missed, not only by his students, but by the staff and faculty who have grown to love his sense of humor and care for him immensely. We all wish him a happy retirement. It seems ironic, but while we celebrate the completion of a few of our teachers' careers here, we're also here to celebrate the beginning of our own. It's crazy to think of that way, isn't it? As today being the beginning of something new. Well, that is exactly what it is. And though we are eager to get started, it is these moments where it is most important to reflect on our pasts. In fact, it is our past that has made us who we are and brought us to this point. So we must embrace it. Whether you have regrets or not, it's time to let go of what was and rise up to show the world your accomplishments. And today, that starts with our NSCC credentials. We have all worked extremely hard these past couple years, and for some of us, getting the courage and determination to return to school after some time away was the hardest part. But look at you now. Sitting in this auditorium today, in your gowns, holding a piece of paper that represents much more than just the completion of a particular course. These certificates and diplomas represent all your hard work and accomplishments. The time you spent at the Kingstec campus, late nights studying and completing assignments, and most importantly, they represent the person that you have become. Now, I stand before you today with the expectation of making an impact in some way or another on every single person in this room. But considering how each of us have our own stories, our own reasons for attending NSCC, and our own dreams for the future, that expectation becomes sort of unrealistic. Then, when we start to consider how diverse the NSCC community really is, it becomes even more unrealistic. I was browsing our NSCC website a little while back and noticed that we have a mission statement that discusses the visions and values of Nova Scotia Community College as a whole. One of the statements was titled, "Diversity and Inclusion." It reads, and I quote, "We provide a learning environment that welcomes and embraces individuals from diverse communities, and we take every opportunity to become more inclusive." Now, most of us automatically relate diversity to culture, race, or ethnicity, so I looked up the definition. And diversity specifically means showing a great deal of variety, or simply very different. Based on this definition, the individuals that sit before me today make up a group of people so diverse, I can't begin to fathom how I could possibly meet the expectation of inspiring each and every one of you with this speech. But then I realized there's one thing we have in common. We all came to NSCC to pave the way to our futures and start on the path to achieving our dreams. I can say that I believe NSCC has truly helped us do that. We all have our own dreams, our own interpretations of what we want our futures to look like, and we all decided that to make those dreams come true, NSCC was the best place to start. We leave here today with the skills that are going to help us get even closer to our dreams. The electricians are bright enough to shock their future employers. The plumbers are ready to plunge their way into the workforce. The practical nursing students are ready to get out there and call the shots. The early childhood education students are going to be changing and changing and changing our children for a more comfortable future. And the construction students are ready to build their way to the top. But we are all ready to face what is out there, to overcome the challenges we never thought we could, to network our way through the industries of our choice only to make it out on top, because that is what we deserve. Eleanor Roosevelt once said, "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams." So in other words, the future belongs to the Kingstec graduating class of 2014, am I right? Well, in conclusion, I ask you to look around at the people here to support you today. Your friends, your family, and your loved ones, they are all here for you. And not just to see you walk across the stage, because that's kind of boring, but because they too believe in your dreams. So let's get out there. Let's conquer the world and prove that our dreams matter. Or even better, let's make them come true. I wish you luck in your future endeavors, and with every ounce of pride and happiness that I have, I say, congratulations, class of 2014. You deserve this.
Thank you, Shelby, for a fabulous valedictorian address. Graduates, after receiving your credential on stage today, you are presented with your official NSCC alumni pin. After the ceremony, and when you return your gown, I would ask that you begin wearing your pin with pride, knowing that yesterday you were students, but today you are graduates who will remain forever NSCC alumni. This brings us to the end of our convocation proceedings. We invite everyone to join us for our reception at Fountain Commons, which is just up the hill here from the hall, immediately following the recessional. During the recessional, the front row party led by our president will be followed by faculty and staff as they leave the auditorium. I ask that you please stand as you are able and remain standing until the stage party and the graduates have left the auditorium. Thank you.